We as humans share 98.5% of genes with chimpanzees and 60% with tomatoes. That shows us that genetics is not always what separates species from each other. So what sets us apart? Could it be the way that we live near each other in other communities? No, we see ants and bees doing a similar routine. Could it be the way that we communicate with each other? Not really. We have plenty of examples of other species communicating in quite complex ways. For example, whales, birds, and even trees. However, communication is an integral part of the concept that makes us human: culture. Without culture, we would only be a slightly more advanced species of chimpanzee. This idea of culture is not only what sets humans apart from other species, but it also creates a slight differentiation among humans. This is evident if we ask people from all over with a range of different experiences what their culture is like. Here are a few examples of what I mean. Alright, Mo, where are you from?
I am from Pakistan.
What is your native language?
Urdu.
What is a taboo in your homeland?
Talking back to elders.
And what is a special type of food that you eat?
Biryani.
Alright, pal, where are you from?
I'm from Spain, Barcelona, Spain.
What is your native language?
Catalan.
And what is a taboo in your homeland?
Smoking weed.
And what is the special type of food that you eat?
Bread with tomato.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Sudan, Africa.
What's your native language?
Dinka.
What is a taboo in your homeland?
Females should not climb trees.
And a special type of food that you eat?
Cool.
Jack, where are you from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
What is your native language?
English.
And what is a taboo in your homeland?
Women aren't allowed to leave the house without a male guardian.
What is the special type of food that you eat?
Shawarma.
As you can see, there are many ways in which people's cultures can be vastly different, but we all still share the same genetic makeup and background. This also shows that even though Homo sapiens may live in extremely various locations, have different diets, and possess different social norms, does not mean that they are another species. Now that we've established where people live and what they eat, there's another large aspect of culture, and that's religion. Alright, Jorge, what religion are you?
I'm Christian, Catholic.
And what is a religious tradition that sets you apart from other religions?
Probably baptism. I don't really remember anything about baptism, but when I see my little cousins getting baptized, I think it's a great way to enter God's life and make God enter your life.
And what do you believe happens when you die?
I think God takes you, opens his arms towards you, and you go to the sky with him.
Alright, Bess, what religion are you?
I'm Jewish.
What is a religious tradition that sets your religion apart?
We celebrate Hanukkah and Passover, which are two separate religions from other religions, and we say Hebrew prayers with candles.
Okay, and what do you believe happens when you die?
We die.
Okay. Alright, Ciel, what religion are you?
I am agnostic but was raised Buddhist.
Okay, and what is a religious tradition that sets your religion apart?
Religious tradition that sets mine apart is we have this really crazy tradition back in Bhutan. It's called Seichu, and we have this huge tradition every year, beginning of every year, just chase away all your bad spirits. Yeah, that's a huge tradition that sets me apart in my country.
And what happens when you die?
When I die, I don't really believe anything happens. I just believe that you die. But in my country, we believe in reincarnation, so yeah, it's kind of a mixture of belief.
Great. Alright, Nimi, what religion are you?
I'm Sikh.
What is some religious tradition that sets you apart?
So the Sikh temple is called the Gurdwara, and in the Gurdwara there's lunch and dinner. It's called langar, and langar is when people, whatever faith, can come in, and the Gurdwara gives out food for free. So it feeds the homeless and people who are Sikh, and so it really stands apart because it focuses on the belief of doing good and being good and helping others, which I really think is interesting.
And what do you believe happens when you die?
I'm not sure. I don't really try to think about that. I try to stay in the present, and so Nothing really thought about much.
As is pretty evident from these instances, there is a great diversity between people's spiritual beliefs. This also affects people's lives more than some know. I say this because if there are certain beliefs of afterlife or some divine location, it gives humans a sense of purpose or direction with their lives. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is anatomy. There's an enormous array of features that set Homo sapiens apart from hominids, primates, mammals, and animals. Let's start with a relatively close view. If we look at most drawings or renderings of other hominids, we notice that pretty much all of them have hair covering the majority of their body. But there are some exceptions. Another anatomical difference between humans and other hominids is 3 obvious facial construction features. The first of which is the chin. This is something that has been debated for a long time about exactly what the purpose is. However, Nathan Holton, an anthropologist at the University of Iowa, stated that the chin's purpose was to help the jaw stand up to the forces generated by chewing. Similar to having a prominent sagittal crest, it gives more real estate for the muscles to attach to the bone. The next different feature is that humans have developed a much less aggressive supraorbital ridge. The purpose of this is because humans started to live in dwellings, such as caves, so they did not need to have a built-in sunshade. There was also a need for better vision and view now that we became hunters and predators. The last facial feature that sets humans apart from other hominids is the much less prominent zygomatic bones. This could be due to the fact that humans are not chewing as consistently as other hominids were. We do not chew on food for a long time to break down things such as sand from eating tubers. Because of this, we've evolved a smaller pocket for the temporalis, making the zygomatic bone much less prominent. The last thing I'm going to talk about is our responsibility in the face of social injustice situations. The issue I'm going to be talking about is xenophobia. This is because I've had personal experiences involving this action. This is when people are ridiculed or looked down upon because they're from a different country or region. This is a social justice issue that does not make any sense. Just because someone associates with another government or way of life, it does not make them another species. This is how some victims of xenophobia get treated, as if they were another species. As I've already stated, Homo sapiens can be from all over the world, but we're all still the same species and people. It is our responsibility as humans to treat each other the way that we would want to be treated. This is especially important towards people that are entering a country for the first time and just want to feel welcome to their new home. Even if we may not look similar, we all still belong to the same race, the human race.